All right, Kenman here, and today, thank you. You know him, you love him. Laid Off Pete has sent me a package. I don't know what's in here. He told me he sent something. I just got it. I would have maybe opened it up on a live, but it's getting late and I had some other stuff going on today. I just wanted to do a quick unboxing. I need to see what's in here. I'm excited. Let me share this moment with all of you. Thanks to Laid Off Pete for sending us a special package for no reason other than he wanted to, I guess. Thank you so much, bud. I can't wait. Let's get in here. Careful. Since I don't know what it is, I want to be careful not to accidentally cut something. All right. And bag on the floor. We have graduated to a yellow manila envelope. All right, let's open this one up. What are we getting ourselves into here? Oh, bag number 2. Envelope on the floor, I guess, would be more appropriate. Looks like we have a note inside of this bag here. I'm going to pull this off camera and check. I don't know if he wants me to read it with all of you or if it has any. Let's just give me a moment here. And yeah, we'll share. Okay, bag on the floor. Hey, Kenman, 8/28/2025. I recently discovered this Slippy and really appreciated its build, quality, fit, finish, and clip. So I thought you'd like one too. This is for you. If you don't love it, then use it for a giveaway. Thanks for the friendship and being you. Sincerely, Laid Off Pete. What a signature. That's great. Thank you, Laid Off Pete. Really appreciate it. Unnecessary, but cool. Okay, so here we are. The Real Steel Solis Light. Black bronze. BRK exclusive. D2. All right, let's check this thing out. I definitely, well, you all know I love knives. I've really been getting more into the slip joints lately, so I don't know of this one, or I don't know if I've seen this or not. Okay, wow, all right. What do you call that? Tissue paper on the floor. All right, it's got a little info sheet here for those that want to, excuse me. Real Steel, welcome. Solis Light. D2 slip joint, here we go. Box on the floor. Maybe close by in case I need to look at it again. Okay, from the wonderful, gracious Laid Off Pete, we have this right here. The Solis. Open it up. The Real Steel. There's a clip. Okay, all right. So clearly, yeah, slip joint. G10 on the handle there, right? Nice texture to it. It's got this interesting forward kind of angle. Notice the top of the blade runs smooth and flush and straight with that section. But that section is there, and then it has this little scoop down. So it kind of puts the blade a little forward. Wait. Wow, so half stop isn't quite half. It's like more like 60 degrees maybe. So it's just a 2-point. Boom, half stop there. Click open. Look at that. The pivot is kind of like a little recessed little scoop. You could drink some soup out of it, use it as a spoon. So yeah, captive pivot on there on this slip joint. Very interesting. Laid Off Pete was right. I will enjoy this. What a strange, okay, look at all the stuff that's going on here. So slip joint, there is a nice fuller for kind of grabbing to open. It's a pretty easy pull. and then a half stop at like a maybe 110, 120 degree stop, would you call it? Interest. A little sharpening choil right there, a nice looking sheep's foot, kind of a Warncliffe, almost more of a Warncliffe foot. All right, that's cool. Great size for getting in there for just a nice little pull, draw cut. Little chamfered area here. Give you some curve, and then there's another little cut across the front with an extra little cut right there. Makes it have a nice feel in the hand. So there is a clip. Slip joints don't usually have clips. Cannot be swapped to the other side. And it looks like you can see the screws for the clip. So it looks like you have to take this apart to take this scale off to get to the clip. The screws must be from the inside going out, because you can see in there, those are more of the tip of the screw, not the head of the screw. Looks like T6 hardware, maybe all the way around. I don't know if that's an 8. Those are 6s. Okay, so T8 on the pivot and T6s on the scales. 2 on this side, 2 on that side. Obviously the clip. Wow, what an interesting design. So you got your lanyard, big old slot for an Edyards. There's an extra little cut right there, so then it wraps around its recess. I don't know if you can see that. There you go, right in there. We've got the bronze, kind of gold, more bronze accents on all the hardware and that back spacer. Full back spacer as well, since it's a slip joint, so that is part of the lock, or the way that, not really a lock, but the way the slip joint, it comes out. You can see the spring on there, catches it at the 120 stop. And then the full open. Okay, blade is mostly solid. It has just a little bit of play to it. I wonder if I can tighten that. I'll try it. That's pretty tight already. Oh yeah, now it's really solid. And it still has a decent pull. Made it a little bit more, it was kind of like a 3 on the pull. Now it's more like a 4. Just a little bit more to it, but now it's totally solid when it's open right now. So that is cool. I can dig it. Very solid in that mid stop as well. Blade is, oh, that's a better angle. It's pretty much right in the center. Can I pinch it open? Not really. Now, Bob's Pocket Knives, he's really good at doing that. Okay, I could almost get it there. I really like the shape and the design of this. LaidOffPete, cool stuff. Very thin, very light. I would almost prefer it to weigh a little bit more. I like a little mass behind my knives, but it is cool. I think this would be a good one for just a secondary carry, a little 5th pocket user. So it says Real Steel on that side. We've got D2 and then like maybe a Maker's Mark logo. Kind of looks like a flattened skull. All that bronze hardware does look really cool. What do we think about this thing? I dig it. Okay. See if I can do all this. I wasn't prepared as far as, didn't know exactly what we were getting into today, but we've come across a real cool slip joint. Exciting. 6 3/4 end to end. Blade is 3 inches straight across there, maybe 3 1/8 at an angle, and you have 2 3/4 on a almost straight cutting surface, maybe a slight curve on the belly. And 3 7/8 almost wants to be 4, but it's about 3 7/8 on the handle there. Good size, good feel. Maybe some thicker scales make it a little heavier. but it's pretty sweet. 0.08. Now she's really flashing right away. It's kind of holding on the flash for a while. So it looks like 0.6 out there. It's got a slow taper to it. 7 and then 8 up at the end. So it's 8 here, it's 6 here, and then you have that nice long one single grind on there. I like that fuller, goes all the way out to the end. Cool design for sure. So middle of the handle, thin, 0.35, thickest spot, 0.83, thinner back here at 7.9, and then thickest on the blade, 8.2. This battery is going, not gone yet. Will we get another year out of it? Highly doubt it. 181, definitely light. Wow, 181. Where is my drop bear? There it is. I was like, I opened the box with it. See how dirty it is. Wow, look at that chunk that's stuck. It's going to make it way more. 3.297 on the drop bear. 1.81. Maybe I'll grab a slip joint quick. Here's the most recent one from Rosecraft. The Elk River Easy Open Jack, 2.48. So this is definitely really light at 181. Have I done an unboxing with a real steel? I can't remember. Probably have 3,000 videos, probably got 1,000 plus unboxings or more. It's hard to remember them all. This might be the first real steel. Okay, so I compare everything with the Kaiser drop bear. It's kind of the same size as your bug out, your pyrite. Really good, not quite full size user. Fantastic knife. Check one out. Blade is about the same size. If anything, the drop bear just barely beats it, but the handle is about a 1/4 inch longer on the drop bear. So this is pretty close to that standard, not quite full size, great kind of user carry. This is that Elk River Easy Open Jack, another slip joint. This one's from Rosecraft, also D2. This is probably one of my favorite recent releases. Got a similar kind of that sheep's foot, Warncliffe kind of blade shape, and then the D2 on there. So in a way, they're very similar. The Rosecraft is a little bit shorter on the front and the back, maybe a 1/4 inch either way. But yeah. Good one. If you haven't checked anything out from Rosecraft, they are making some really cool slip joints. Here's your normal half stop, straight up and down. And then what are we going to call this one? Comment below. Do we call this 110 degrees or 110 stop, since it's not really a half stop? Although, I mean, where is halfway? Halfway would be in the middle. Can this be halfway? Discuss. I do like the action on that. It feels good. The push, I mean, it's a slip joint, but you get it to there, you're fine. Anybody else have another knife that's got a stop at that angle to it? I know CJRB has a new one that has like multiple stops. It's got like one here, one here, one here, and then the final drop. Interesting. I like a half stop. I prefer it over a full pull where there is no stop and it just is a long pull all the way open. What do you like? Let's discuss. What other slip joint knives have I not seen on the channel you could recommend? Let me know. I am interested in all knives. Slip joints are very cool and there's a lot out there to love. Let's discuss. Thanks again to LaidOffPete for sending me this knife. Much appreciated. I owe you, bud. Really cool looking. Nice design, nice shape. I will enjoy this. I'll probably use it as a secondary carry regularly. Since I'm a lefty, this would be a nice right pocket with that clip. Or maybe I'll take the clip off like another slip joint and then put it in like a leather slip maybe. Cool stuff. Let's talk about slip joints. Comment below. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.